Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin. If you're new here, welcome. And today I'm going to recreate this look for you that I posted up on my Instagram. I seriously love how this look turned out, and I'm pretty sure that this is what I'm going to rock this whole summer. So I thought that I would do a video on it for you guys to show you. So if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So this look is like very summery, very bronzy, neutral, but like, oh, I love it. Love it so much. So I'm going to start with my eyebrows as usual. And the products that I've used recently is the Anastasia Dipbrow gel. I just scrape off the excess product. When you do this, you will get a lighter application and it would look more natural. And then I'm going to just brush through my hairs. So this will just define them a bit. And I don't have to go in with so much product later. I have this in the shade medium brown, by the way. There we go. Now I'm just going to wait for this to set. Then I'm going to go in with my brow wiz, and this is in the shade medium brown as well. I want to keep the brows very light and more fluffy, so I'm not going to draw on any very defined lines. I'm just going to comb them through first. And as you can see, I've just let them grow, so they're a bit wild, but I kind of love it. And now I'm just going to take the tip here and just draw in some hair-like strokes just to fill in a bit where I need some more hairs. And I'm just going to push them down for a moment here, and I'm going to just fill in a bit, just very light, but just to define the shape. And then just brush the hairs back up. So now I'm going to jump over to my skin, and I'm going to start with a primer. This is from YSL, and this is the Touche Éclat Blur Primer. This is so nice. So I just press it, kind of swiping it into my skin. Now I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Light Ivory. And I'm going to spot conceal some discoloration and some breakouts here. Then I'm going to go in with a concealer brush to kind of just buff this in. And if I was just going to run some errands or anything, I would just leave my skin like this. But today I'm going to go in with some more coverage. Not a lot of coverage, but I'm going to go in with this from YSL, and this is the Touche Éclat All-in-One Glow Foundation, and this is so nice. Perfect summer foundation. It is like summer skin in a tube. It's perfection. I'm going to start with 2 pumps, and I'm going to take this on my Sigma makeup sponge. And I'm going to just dab this around the face. And I'm just taking what's left on the sponge to go over my eyelids as a eyeshadow primer. Look at that glow! Wow! And as you can see here, there are some breakouts and some redness that is coming through the foundation. I don't really mind. If I was going out, I would use the NARS one, but today it's just a regular Wednesday. So I'm pretty happy with this coverage. Next, I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer, and this is in the shade number 4 for neutral. I'm just going to tap a bit under my eyes. This is very high coverage, so you don't need that much. Just a small amount. And now, if you have a drier skin, you can skip setting powder, but I have a more combination to oily skin, so I'm going to go in with some setting powder, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So I'm just taking this on a smaller brush and just making sure that I don't have any creases under my eyes, and then just pressing it in. When I wear lighter makeup like this, I don't set my whole face. I am just setting the parts where I know that I will get oily throughout the day, and the places where I want to keep matte. So kind of the center of my face here, around my nose and on my nose, and also my smile lines. And then I just take what's left on the brush on my chin and on my forehead. Next up is bronzer. I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola bronzer as usual. And I'm actually going to use the brush that comes with it. I don't know where I saw this. I haven't really tested this out because I thought that it was so bad. But it's nice. I don't use only this one, but in my cheeks here, I use this brush and I kind of just stamp the product to follow my cheekbones. Because it's so narrow, you get a really nice line. So next, I'm going to go in with a really tiny powder brush, and I'm going to use this for my bronzer. So I apply very small amounts, and then I'm just going to kind of go over where I used the Benefit brush. And since this is a more summery look, I kind of take my bronzer a bit higher up on the cheeks to get kind of a more glowy look. And I'm going to merge that together with my blush in the next step. Now I'm going to go in with some blush, and for once I'm not going to use my Physician Formula Butter Blush. I'm going to use this palette from Anastasia. This is the blush kit in Radiant. So here you have it. It's so nice. It has really good tones for summer. I'm going to mix these two and apply it really lightly. They are a bit more pigmented than the butter blush that I'm used to using. I'm just making sure I tap off most of it so I don't look like a clown. And then I'm just tapping this kind of over the upper part of my bronzer. And I'm taking it all the way into my nose and over my nose. Now it's time for highlighter. I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics Pressed Illuminating Powder in French Vanilla. I don't really know if she still has this up on her page. Let me see. Okay, it's now called Kylighters, a shade that is pretty much the same as the Ice Me Out Kylighter, so I will link that down below. But yeah, I'm going to use this anyway. This is a really gorgeous shade. So I'm just going to tap this very lightly over the high points of my face. And that is the face makeup pretty much done. I'm just going to set it with some setting spray. And I'm going to use the All Nighter today. Now I'm just going to finish off my eyebrows with some clear brow gel. This is from Mekka. And this is actually very nice. And I'm just brushing the hairs upwards. I really love that fluffy brow moment for summer. And now I'm going to go in with some eyeshadows. I have mentioned this palette before. This is the Gen Nude Neutral Eyeshadow Palette from Bare Minerals. And this is seriously one of my favorite palettes of all time. And this is what I'm going to use today. I get so happy every time I use this. This is, oh my god, I will never get tired of this, never. But some other palettes that can give you the same vibe and has similar tones are the Anastasia Soft Glam palette and the Dose of Colors Francation palette. So here you have a lot more shades than you have in the Bare Minerals palette. As you can see here, you have 6 shades. So yeah, I will say that maybe the Soft Glam palette is more similar. So first I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is Mystique. And I'm just going to apply this over my whole lid. This is a bit shimmery, but I think it's pretty nice for a summer glam. I'm going to go back into my bronzer and use this as my first transition shade. And I'm going to focus this from my nose here and flick it outwards. And then I'm going to kind of connect it with the darker shades after. And now I'm going to go into the shade Native, and I'm just using the same brush. Everything is going to be pretty smoked together anyway, so it works. And I'm going to take this from the outer corner here and take it towards the center. And you can just smoke it out all you want. And that is kind of what I love about looks like this, is that you don't have to be very precise and it still looks so nice. Now I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and I'm going to go into that shade Native. And I'm going to take this on my lower lash line. And I'm just going to take this on the outer part here. Like that. And then you can just go back in with the same blending brush or a clean one. I'm just going to use the same and just make sure that this is connected. And now I'm going to go into the darkest brown on the pencil brush. This is called Indie. And I'm just going in with a very tiny amount on the outer corner here, just pressing it in. And I'm going to focus this shade mainly towards the lash line and just fade it out. This will help to kind of lift the eye, I feel like. I really love that look. So now we're ready for some shimmers. And first I'm going to go into this one, which is Believer. And I'm going to take this on my finger here and just press it on. So you just kind of follow your eyeball and just press it on there. And you get such a nice pigmentation. I feel like the warmth of your fingers kind of help to bring the shimmers out even better. So you could do this with a brush, but I prefer to do it with my finger. There, and then I'm going to take the other shimmer, Tribe, and I'm going to lay this between the matte browns and the first shimmer to kind of give it more of a gradient. And that is basically the eyeshadow. It's so easy, it can be done by anyone. And what is nice is that you can use every color palette that you like. If you like more gold or more caubery tones, you can use that. More orange, yes. Pink, yes. Any color. So that is really nice. So now I'm just going to do my mascara and lashes off camera and then I'll be back. So I went with the small cutoffs that I have of my Ardell Demi Wispies. Those are usually what I go for. I love them and they don't cover up my whole eyelid. So I love these. So with this look you can basically use whatever lip color that you would like. But yeah, I'm going to go in with the Mekka lip liner in number 3. Also, this is pretty similar to MAC Subculture, so you can use that one as well. So this is more of a like peachy, brown, warm tone nude. And I'm just overlining my lips slightly, just like I'm always doing. I could use this one alone or I could use it with a gloss. My favorite glosses are the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow, and I love the Jeffree Star lip gloss in Diamond Juice, and I love the Buxom Full On Lip Polish in Amber. Those 3 are my faves. I think I'm just going to apply some of the Buxom lip gloss. And I'm just going to do one last thing, and that is take a blending brush. You can use a smaller brush as well, or instead, but I'm going to use this one and then just go in with some highlighter, the Kylie highlighter in the inner corners here to just brighten it up a bit. So there you have it. This is my go-to glam for summer. I love this look. I feel really fresh and healthy, and yeah, it goes with anything. Okay, I really hope that my lash was on in the last clip, because when I turned the camera off, my lash just fell to the floor. So yeah guys, this is the finished look. I really hope that you liked it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!